guys, welcome back to my channel. My name's Emma and I help people to heal from chronic dizziness such as PPPD. If you're new here, don't forget to hit the subscribe button if you want to see more videos that can help you to heal from dizziness. And if you like the video, please like it because it will help it to reach more people. So in this video, I want to talk about forgiveness and how when being able to forgive yourself can move you to a place of healing and look into the future and helping you to create the new you. And being able to forgive yourself ultimately means letting go of the past, letting go of the emotions that you've been holding on to, letting go of grieving for the old you, the person that you used to be, the person that you were before the dizziness started. And I think that a lot of people can relate to this because PPPD, and if you're struggling with a chronic dizziness problem, it does really run so much more deeper than just a physical issue. It can affect us mentally, emotionally and spiritually as well. So there are many, many different layers to healing, and ultimately we have to peel back these different layers. We have to get to know ourselves from the inside out, and it does really come from accepting where we are, accepting the process, accepting everything that's led us up to where we are now. And it can be such an emotional roller coaster for people. There are so many different emotions involved in this. We can blame ourselves, we can victimize ourselves. A lot of us can wonder if we maybe done something differently that we wouldn't be where we are now. And I can definitely relate to that as well, because for me, the dizziness started after a night out. And I genuinely believe that I had my drink spiked. So I spent a lot of time wishing that if I could just turn back the clock, then I just wouldn't have gone out that night, and then it wouldn't have left me with the dizziness, which at the time was completely ruining my life. And I couldn't let go of the fact that if only things were different, then I wouldn't be dealing with the dizziness. And maybe a lot of you can relate to that as well. But it's actually not helpful to stay in that place and, blaming yourself, wondering if you've done something wrong, wondering if this is your fault. And I can tell you now, this is absolutely not your fault. You didn't do anything to deserve this. You are where you are, but there's nothing that you could have done differently. That's not how life works. You can't remain stuck in the past. You need to find a space where no matter what has led you to where you are now, that you can forgive yourself, because when you can forgive yourself, it really does open up a new space inside of you. And that space can bring a lot of relief for people, and it can bring a lot of hope as well. It leaves space for hope. A lot of people have strong emotions such as anger and fear, but actually underneath that anger and fear is quite often sadness. And if we can learn to feel that sadness, let that sadness go, let go of these emotions that are holding us back, it does bring us into a new space where we can feel new emotions and we can feel relief as well. So learn to trust your body, trust what you're feeling, trust the process. And instead of wondering whether you could have done something differently and wishing you were that old you, the person that you used to be, use that time and energy to think about the person that you want to be now, the person, the future you. What can you do to be the person that you want to be? If you can invest your time and energy in creating the new you, is a much more productive way to spend your time, because it gives you the opportunity to change who you are. It allows you to move on from where you've been and to look to the future. And ultimately, if you can't forgive yourself, you might struggle to be able to move past that, or to move out of that space of wishing things were different. So I really encourage you to try and find it within you to forgive yourself. Can you forgive yourself? Think back to when the dizziness first started, and in your head, go through the different emotions that you've been through, the different experiences, the highs, the lows, the good, the bad, the days when you felt that you had no other choice but to just put on a brave face and get on with things, and smiling when all you've really felt like you wanted to do is cry, or scared of letting people down. All of these different things, these emotional blockages, and these things that we're holding on to that we can't let go of, So are you ready to forgive yourself? Can you find it from within you to let go of the past? Can you accept where you are right now? And if you're not ready to do that yet, that's absolutely fine. It's a process that we all need to go through. And I went through this, I was in that negative space pretty much all the time for somewhere between 18 months and 2 years. And I wasn't ready to forgive myself until I got to the point when I decided that nothing else was working for me. And I needed to just accept that I was where I was, and to let go of the questioning and wondering if I could have done something differently, and chasing the diagnosis and doubting what the doctors said. None of it in the end was really very helpful for me. So I decided to let go. I decided to find a space within me that I wanted to get myself better, and that I would have done everything I could to do that. And I have created a new version of myself, and the dizziness is so much better now. I've really found ways to listen to my body and work with my body, learning about neuroplasticity, applying it every day, and being the person that I want to be. And a really big part of that has been forgiving myself, knowing that there was nothing that I'd done wrong. There was nothing that I'd done differently. And, I can't turn back the clock. I can't turn back time and be the old me. No one can be the old you. Every single day when you get out of bed, you're a new person. You're a different person in some way than you were the day before. So set the intention that every day you want to work towards being the person that you want to be, and move towards healing. So I hope that video was helpful, guys. If you have any questions, as usual, please just drop me a little note in the comments and I'll do my best to get back to you. But I will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.